Hello and welcome back to BAGM Mode in NHL 18 with the Calgary Flames here at free agency. And I was looking at some stuff and I was trying to figure out who would be a good fit for us, because we need one right winger and one defenseman. Top four defensemen and a second pairing, second line right winger. So I was looking at who we can give money to, who would be a good fit on our team, who can we have for term and stuff. So I was looking at it and I was like, okay, we could go with Nyquist here, but Ottawa wants him and he wants $5 million for 3 years, which means we're going to have to outbid Ottawa. Or we can go with Silverberg, 2 years, he's a year younger, so it puts him at 30 rather than 32. He wants less money. We don't have to outbid them. We can even offer him a little bit less, or we can just give him what he wants. Hopefully he comes sign up for the team right away. Pit him on the second line, pit him with Bennett and Kachuk, and let them take off. He is sniper. I don't know why I was thinking he was a playmaker. But he's got some halfway decent defensive stats, got good discipline, so he's not going to take a stupid penalty. Great puck skills, great shooting ability, great skating. Physical's on the weak side, but he's our second pair. He's our second line guy. He chucks on his line. There's your physical factor. So let's go with Silverberg. Give him what he wants. So get him to the team. And now we need a defenseman. I was looking at it and I was like, okay, let's go with a younger guy, Nathan Beaulieu. We could go with Jake Gardner, but he's already 2 years older. They're both left-handed, which kind of sucks because Hamonic was right-handed, but long term, who cares? He's got great defensive numbers, and this what we need is a penalty-killing defenseman. We have our Brody and Hamilton. Those are the guys we're going to put out there on the power play. We don't need another one of those guys. We need a strong, shut-down defenseman, somebody we can throw out there and go, shut this down, win this game. Our team is getting younger, and they're not the greatest stats overall. We're bringing in Carter Hart as our backup this year because the goalies out there are way too expensive, and they're going to take over Grubauer's spot. So we'll just bring in Carter Hart, grow him naturally, get him a backup position. So we're going to have to be a little bit weaker there. We got rid of a couple of guys, got rid of like for a league and stuff like that, but we're bringing in Silverberg, so we should be fine. So we need this strong, shutdown defensive type of guy. Gardner stats, maybe a little bit better, but two teams are interested in him. He wants 3 years, and it's only for 1+ overall, and the numbers aren't that big of a difference. I'd rather take Beaulieu for 2 years, grow him a little bit, make him be a really good player. Maybe we give him another contract extension after that. So we're going to give Beaulieu a contract. And $4.8 million, 2 years for a fourth line, top four defenseman. Not bad at all. You pay him with Giordano, you pay him with Brody, pay him with Hamilton if he's not doing the greatest. Or if Beaulieu takes off, you pay him with Hamilton on top pair. If you put him with Brody on our top pair, you do something and he can grow for us. So what I like about that medium right there is it means he's still growing and he's still getting better. So he can get to an 84, maybe even an 85 and be better than Gardner and not start to drop off like Gardner's going to do. I was thinking about Doughty, but paying him too much. He's a 92 for overall. He's right-handed, which means he's taking over Hamilton's spot. I'd rather have Hamilton. Yeah, Doughty would be nice to have, but realistically, Doughty would never ever come to the Calgary Flames with Kachuk on the team. I thought about doing it just because that would be hysterical to have him on the same team. But Beaulieu is the smart choice for us. We don't need another Doughty that's going to be offensively minded first. We need a Beaulieu who can shut people down. So those are our two choices. We'll see if they sign here, and then we will sim up to the season. And I think these two choices will be good for us right now and good for us long term. They'll be good for us this year. Next year we'll bring in a couple of new guys. We got Roberts this year, so we may be testing a new guy at center for our fourth line. Maybe we send him down to a minors for a year, get him growing for a little bit. We don't know. We'll have to see what happens when we get up to the season. Silverberg accepted, Beaulieu accepted. Beautiful. So now we'll just jump right ahead into next season. So I've edited the lines. They were pretty good for the most part. NHL 18 actually did a pretty good job, but we grew majorly. Everybody grew. Carlson grew. Janmark grew. I think he grew. Poirier grew. Kalamaki grew. these guys that we were hoping would grow, grew. Monahan still an 83. I hope once the season starts, he jumps back up to his 87. I've given him first line everything, so hopefully it's the little thing. Once the regular season kicks in, he'll jump back up to his 87. He's been bummed ever since his stupid little concussion. Johnny Gaudreau grew to a 90. Reinhardt grew to an 87. Silverberg still an 82. Bennett still an 84. Kachuk's on 85. And then you got your defense. Brody's still an 86, but Hamilton is now an 89. Anderson's a 78, so he's getting better. We have Carrick, who will probably most likely be our guy we have in the minors. He's a 79 as well, but we might, if he's better than Anderson, you never know. We might trade him. Don't know what's going to happen. Beaulieu looks like he's going to be a good fit right here next to Giordano, who's starting to slip a little bit. He's our only main one. And the main growth of them all, the biggest surprise of them all, I'm so happy he grew. Carter Hart's 84. Now he's a starting goaltender. Grubauer, is a backup goaltender. So, I still want Carter Hart to be in a backup situation. I want Grubauer to get more games than Hart. If we can hit Hart 25, 30 games this year, get him acclimated to the NHL, this is what it's like, and he goes to an 86 next year, perfect. We have our starting goaltender who's low elite, so likelihood of being an actual elite goaltender, not great, but some of those numbers there are great. He's 21, give him a year of backup in the NHL, perfect. So right now, hopefully, by being set up like this, Grubauer is our starter, Hart is our backup. So with that, we'll just jump right into it. I have these two guys up here. Testu and Carrick are scratches. If need be, we will send Carrick down. I'm just testing it out. I want to see how Anderson does during preseason. He's the only one really fighting for a job. Wish I could tell him that. And then I have Roberts up here. I'm giving him penalty kill time. I want to see how good he does. I want to see how well he fits in the fourth line. But if it turns out if he's like a little kind of iffy, I would rather send him to the minors and get first line time there. First line power play, first line penalty kill, shootout, first line 3-on-3 overtime, and just grow strong there. Maybe bring Emlyn up with him. Because Letestu, I know it can be a very good fourth line center, kill penalties off, and do that kind of stuff. So if we do that kind of thing, Roberts could go down. I don't have a problem with that. He says he's fourth line, got pretty dang good stats, but I would like some of it to be a little bit stronger. So we'll just test it out here in preseason, see what it looks like. And then our captains are Giordano is the actual captain, Monahan and Gaudreau are assistants. I feel like taking away from Monahan would have been rude, and he probably would have been even more upset and got even worse overall rating. So trying to get that back up. So starting off preseason, 7-3 win. There you go, and beating the Ducks 4-2. All right, here's our first scout, I think. Yep. And over the summer, we were offered to trade with the Ottawa Senators for Blake Comeau, and I was like, no. Let's just OHL, 2 weeks, forwards, take a quick look at it. I haven't looked at anything at the scouts. Oh, you lose to Arizona. That kind of sucks. But hey, come back with a strong win against the Knights. All right, whatever. And finishing it off, beat the Kings 4-1. And we finished preseason with a 6-1 record. And top of our division. Gaudreau, 10 points. Love that. Bennett tied with him with 10 points. Awesome. Kachuk had 7. Brody 6. Nope, I want forwards. There we go. Kachuk 7. Silverberg got 6 points. Hey, that's not bad for a second line. Reinhardt got 6 as well. Carlson 5. Brouwer 5. Poirier 4, along with Monahan 4. Monahan needs to be better. I think he'll turn it around. He's 24, and he's a first-line center, and I'm giving the time. He's got to jump up. Roberts had 3 points, pretty good for our fourth-line center. Kalimak and Yamark also had 3 points. Roberts did not have a shortened goal, not a short point. He was a +2, 7 penalty minutes. That's a little risky to have out there. I'm thinking for growth of the franchise and being good, We have 1 year left on the Letestu contract. We know he's a great penalty killer. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look at the penalty kill first before I make the decision. But we know Letestu is a great penalty killer. So if we throw him out there as our center, we know he'll kill penalties off. 19% on the power play. Didn't get a lot of opportunities. That's good. 85% on the kill. I mean, yeah. You got 14 times short-handed. Then you gave up to... I would have liked to... See, that doesn't tell me a lot. 85%, very good. And if you can keep an 85% all year, that's wonderful. Man, this is a tough decision. I think for the player, sending him down to the minors might be the best option because we know Letestu can fill in. We have 1 year left on that contract. Maybe he retires a Calgary Flame. Who knows? But you bring Letestu in, and when we make the playoffs, and we are going to have a strong year this year, I think. Looking at the way we played, got some big wins. We are a mostly green team. If we can play strong and take the playoffs, and if Stockton, for whatever reason, doesn't make it, maybe they get eliminated in the first round, we pull him up, put him in the stands for those games, get some practice with the Calgary Flames. I think it's just better, it just makes more sense to send him down and play him there than it does to give him fourth line time. I don't see the advantage to it. I'm trying to justify it because so what do you got? You got checking forward, fourth line forward, checking forward. Third line scoring forward, third line scoring forward, third line checking forward. Well, what are we looking at here for Letestu? Depth forward. Alright, we know Carrick's going down. We have him go down, grow some of the team down there. I'm going to take a quick look at Anderson, see how he did. Well, it looks like +4, and you got 5 assists, 5 shots on net. Witherspoon got 0 assists, but yeah, he's a defensive defenseman. I'm not expecting a lot out of him. I want to be more of the shutdown guy. So I'm thinking about Carrick. Carrick's going down, okay? But this Roberts, 18 years old. I think he can go down to the minors. I think he is American, wasn't juniors, wasn't CHL. Yeah, you know what? Send him down. We'll give him the first line time down there. It just, for him, I hope this can help him grow. Maybe he has a great year. Maybe he helps push Stockton into the playoffs and gives them a great run. I wanted to send both him and Carrick down, not just him. Yeah, it kind of sucks sending Carrick down. He's a really good defenseman for us, but it's something that's got to be done. So let's edit lines, throw Letestu in there, because we know Letestu is a great killer. He's got 1 year left. Yeah, 1 year left on this contract. Roberts is making the team definitely next year. If Roberts had made the team and he was like showed me something in his stats, and like, you know what, give me third line time, I would have probably kept him on the team. But I can't justify taking Carlson out. He's shooting at 20%. Holy crap, dude. Alright, so, and then defense, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're good. Oops. Alright, so we'll just do best lines. I'll edit this up real quick and see how we go from there. Okay, so I've edited it up. This first line is deadly for the minors. You got Sherikart, Roberts, Emelin. Super strong. Hopefully these two playing together can help each other out. Hopefully Sure can help get these guys' numbers up a little bit and maybe get them growing overall better. You got Valimaki Carrick as your top pairing, and then when you go to special teams, this is your line. These guys are going to have to get the power play done. This one's not as strong. And then you go 4-man power play. Once again, these guys get it done. This one's a little bit stronger because you got Shercock down there now. Penalty kill. You got Emlyn and you got Roberts again. You got these guys growing together. You get their stats moving up together. Hopefully, maybe when they get the kill together next year, third line time together, you put them together again and you get them kills together. So you just got to keep growing them that way, growing their defensive stats, and hopefully you can do better. Roberts, Valimaki, Carrick, a very strong first pair. This could be easily seen as a fourth line pair in the minors. Top 6, depth defenseman, fourth line forward. That could be your 10-minute ice time pair. 10-minute ice time, you give all 3 of those guys in the NHL, and they're your first penalty kill unit. That should be shutting people down. You got 4-on-4. You got those guys again. You get here again. Yeah, 3-on-3. You got Roberts, Emlyn, Carrick. They got to finish it in overtime. And hopefully them being together in overtime. Next year when they come up, you give them 3rd overtime spot. And maybe they get it done for you there. I don't know why that's like that. Boom, boom. And then hopefully that can grow. So we just got to build these guys up. And if over the course of the season, like in January, if we see Roberts has jumped up to an 80, I'm still calling him up. So it's one thing I keep an eye on. We'll just move right on ahead. Okay, so hopefully we can take what we've done, take the kill, strong power play, and go on ahead. Probably take it up to January in this video. We haven't done too much so far. Ooh, start off the season with loss. Okay. Now scout, forgot to look at that. Alright, we'll look at Luega forwards 3 weeks. Go. Alright, gotta win Pacific Division. There you go! 1-0 loss, Flyers, lose the Wild. Come on, guys, turn it around. Good rookies, good. Oh, lost the Panthers. Player morale, oh no. Silverberg. Yeah, you probably have been. Ever go through rock patches? No effect. Great. Grubauer's not what I was looking for. Monahan's an 87. There we go. He has jumped back up. Locker room interaction. Signing Jacob Silverberg and Nathan Beaulieu. Re-signing Anderson. So all that stuff got him up. And now that it's regular season, his numbers go back to normal. Hopefully he can start to click it in here for us. Come on, Monahan. You need to be better for us. 1-4 starts, not good enough. There you go. You got to win. Come on, beat the Capitals. See, they're close games, except for a couple of them. That Panthers one, it's kind of a blowout. But more than most part, we are in these games. Just a little bit more timely scoring, maybe a little bit stronger of a goaltending performance, maybe a better power play. I don't know what it is. I'll look at the stats here, but we're starting to turn it on here. Player morale. Mark the test you. Good. I'm proud of that. I don't care. Morale goes up. Great. Come on. Oh, see? 1-0. We had a couple of 1-0 lost. Drop the controller. So we had a couple of 1-0 losses, though. You had this one against the Sabres, which would have been nice to at least force overtime. You had this one against the Capitals. Would have been nice to force overtime. You had this one against the Flyers. Would have been nice to force overtime. These are 3 games. We're losing. Yeah, okay, whatever. But if you can force the overtime, pick up that point and put it in the bank. So you get 3 extra points here. That would be huge for us at the end of the year when we might be needing to push. But you got the 2 that went to overtime. You got the 1 win. You got the shootout win here. And you got the overtime win against the Lightning. This game would have been nice to have. You know, maybe not get blown out as much. But for the most part, you are in these games. maybe stop a puck or two here, stop a puck or two here, maybe score 1 or 2 there. You get the W, you at least force overtime. Oh, I didn't even see that one was overtime. Thought that was just a regular win. But you got another overtime win. So we're strong on overtime. We have a couple of close games where if maybe we get a goal or two. And then you got a couple of games where we lost by 2 goals, where get a stop a puck or something, have a stronger power play, have a stronger penalty kill. Whatever the problem was on those games, if you can fix that, those quick little tweaks can take the team and launch it forward. So before we go into the player stats real quick, I need to take a quick look at power play. Power play is at 15%. Could be a little bit better, but hey, it's early on in the season. And penalty kill is at an 89%. That's why I like the test too, as a strong penalty kill. So maybe work on the power play a little bit, maybe in those 1-0 games. Perfect. So maybe move Monahan, switch Bennett, because that seemed to work out well for us last year. Reinhardt, Gaudreau both have 7. Kalimak has 6, along with Monahan, Letestu, and Brody. Yanmark and Hamilton at 5. Is there anybody that does not have a point? Kachuk does not have a point. That is not good enough for our second line guy. Neither does Silverberg. Those two need to get going. Anderson doesn't have a point, and neither does Witherspoon. They're a defenseman. It doesn't matter as much. I would like them to get some points, but if they don't, who cares? Second line guys need to get points. So we'll make a small little tweak for there. Figure out what's wrong, because that has to be better. So, edit lines. We'll try changing up the power play first. I'm sure that line will click it in. But maybe if we can get Bennett going. If we get Bennett going with these guys, and you get Monahan going with these two, they'll start to get numbers. And then when they go 5-on-5, they can start to get numbers. So hopefully that can help them out. Small little change. And that hopefully can be big for us. Alright, you got a couple of big games here. You know what, we'll probably just take it to the end of November, beginning of December. So, looking at the schedule, you got, starting off, 3 division games, 1 conference game also, and then finishing it off, you got 4 conference games. 3 conference games, sorry, I don't know what the Avalanche were part of a conference. You got Anaheim, San Jose, Vancouver, you got Vancouver, and Arizona, Anaheim. Those need to be victories. They need to be regulation victories. The other wins, I want the victories, but they're not 6-5. See? Another goal would help. Got blown up by the Ducks. That sucks. Beat the Canucks. Perfect. Come on, beat Arizona. There you go. So starting to click it in a little bit. Perfect. All right. Ooh, Boston got a strong record. Let's go with here forwards 2 weeks. Why the heck not? Come on. There you go. Strong comeback against the Red Wings. I didn't look at the goalie. See who's starting more. That might be a problem. There you go. Beat the Ducks. Yeah, I would have liked to win over the Sharks. Oh, but he beat the Canucks. That was an important game. That needed to be a victory. Let's take a look at Russia. Forwards. 3 weeks. Go. Some of these games, I don't know why we can't win them. But you beat the Islanders. Come on, beat the Jets. Come on, beat the Jets, beat the Jets, beat the Jets, yes! Where are we sitting now? So we're 5th in our division. Woo! But we're 1 point. 1 point puts us into 3rd. Won't put us in the 3rd. Put us in the 2nd and the 4th. 2 points puts us in the 3rd. Okay, so we're still right there. I'm going to look at goalies because I think Carter Hart might be getting more starts. And if Carter Hart's getting more starts, we just flip the 2, and hopefully Grubauer can turn it on and be really well for us. No, they're 17 and 10. Neither of them have great numbers, so I don't know which one I want to be the starter. Goals against for Hart's better, but he could be facing better competition. Worse competition. He's an 83 overall. Maybe we give him the starting position. But Grubauer's an 84. His numbers are going up. Grubauer's looking, should be betting better, but Grubauer's never played well under our system for whatever reason. Oops. There we go. Got it under control. Brody's killing it, leading the defenseman. Beaulieu's holding it down very strong. So maybe we switch Brody and Giordano up. That might help them out. Both Witherspoon and Anderson now picked up the point, which means we need Silverberg and Kachuk to at least have something. Kachuk's got 9 points. Silverberg's got 10. So in 1 month, Silverberg got 10 points and Kachuk got 8. Got 9. Oh, I think I got 8. So Silverberg, 1 power play goal, 3 power play points. Kachuk, 1 power play goal, 2 power play points. There we go. And you got Gaudreau's got 17 points. Reinhart has 16. Monahan's got 16. Strong top line. Does anybody have shorthanded? Oh, they're trying to goal. It's by a defenseman. Brody. Wow. Beaulieu. See, that's why I brought Beaulieu in. Bring him in. He gets a shorthanded point. He probably sprung them out of the zone. Perfect. So we'll make that little change. We'll move Brody down to the second unit. Might be taking his numbers away, which kind of will cipher him a little bit. But I know giving that power play time would be good for him. Because I don't think this is working out too well for us. So if we bring a little bit more of a balanced threat, maybe give the second line guys more of a scoring option than you have with the Giordano and Beaulieu. That might help out a little bit. What about power play? How's that looking? Yeah, I'm liking power play. I mean, we could probably make changes. Probably put Silverberg up there, but I like the stronger second unit. Yeah, you have Kalimak here who kind of brings that first unit down a little bit, but you got Gaudreau, you got Reinhart. So everybody focuses on them. Kalimak sneaks by. How many power play points did you have this year? 3 power play points, 2 of them are goals. So I like him sitting right there. He's probably sitting on the half board, so you know what? We'll go. We made a couple changes, and in order to know how the changes work, we gotta go to January 1st. Okay, big games. Gotta get victories here. There you go. There you go. They're turning it on now. Ooh, okay, that doesn't matter as much. But it looks like maybe the Flames, after all of their growth, they needed about a month or two to sync up with each other, and it looks like they're finally starting to hit it. I want to go to Luega. No, I don't want to go to Luega. I want to go DEL. Forwards 2 weeks. I'm going forward from 2 weeks most places. There you go. There you go. Take that, ping ones. See, these games are nice. You're picking up points. You're stocking them in the bank. So if you lose to San Jose or if you lose to Vegas, doesn't matter as much. Like that one, doesn't matter because you beat Rangers, you beat the Penguins, you beat the Flyers, you beat the Blue Jackets. You got points somewhere. Q forwards month. Oh, finish the video strong. Finish the video strong. There you go. 23-6-1. Strong finish. And now we're third in our division, tied for first, the Anaheim Ducks and the San Jose Sharks. Oh man, that Vegas one would have been nice to have. 31 points for Sean Monahan. 9 goals, 12 assists. 22 assists, not 12. Final stats. So it looks like clicking that around a little bit has freed up some people. Oops, going to forwards only. Kachuk's now got 26 points, so that's huge for him. Gaudreau's got 25. Reinhart 24, Bennett 21, Silverberg's 20 points. Halfway through the season, he has 20 points. Good pickup by us. The former Duck comes to Calgary and starts beating up on the Ducks. Carlson, third line center, he's grown. I would like him to have only 10 points, but he's playing penalty kill. He's more of my shutdown guy, the guy that can get us in the zone, start to build offense, getting moving in the zone. So 10 points, not the biggest deal. Hamilton has 25 points. Brody slowed off a little bit, but I think it's because we were playing him against more people. And he's got 19 points. Giordano's 13. Beaulieu's got 4. Anderson's got 2. Witherspoon 1. Goalies. All right, now C. Grubauer's playing more games. Perfect. Since we last looked at it, Carter Hart has got 1 game played. So, look at the numbers. 928 for Carter Hart. Just continue to grow, kid. If there happens to be injury, hopefully there's not to Grubauer. He can hopefully step in, and Grubauer will be fine. We'll be fine without Grubauer for a little bit. So before we go, Stockton, Emlyn, 32 points. Yes. Valimaki, 32 points. Austin Roberts, 31 points. That's what we needed. 3 guys I was hoping to grow. Austin Roberts with 38 penalty minutes. Holy crap. Power play points, 10 for Roberts. Beautiful. Emlyn has a shorthanded goal. Oh, yes. So you got those guys, you put them out there, and they work. Perfect. I was hoping they would grow, and they've clicked up for us. How are they looking standing-wise? Ooh. I forgot to look at overall numbers. Ha-ha. Emlyn, 76 overall. Woo! Valimaki, 78 overall. I don't think he's grown. And Austin Roberts is a 79 overall. He's getting better. That's what we wanted. I would like the discipline to be a little more in check, but that's fine. Stockton, ooh, 2 points. Not 2 points. Now we're a couple games back. Man, we're close though. Texas Stars running away with it a little bit. Yeah, okay, so hopefully they can click it into place. I wanted to be in here because I want to look at the power play stats, and then we'll end the video. So we got some games that we've played that the other teams haven't, so hopefully those points that we've racked up can help out a little bit. 50% on the power play, so that needs to get better. And we got 4 short-handed goals. Ooh, that's bad. 85% on the kill. Perfect. Don't want it to drop below 84. If it does, we have a problem. So hopefully we can get these numbers. We need to fix the power play a little bit. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the move, pitting Austin Roberts down in the minors, if we should bring him up now that he's starting to grow, what we should do there. Leave that stuff down in the comments below. And until next time, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you later.